Unlocking the Secrets of Psalms, Chapter 1. Welcome to our journey through the Book of Psalms, an ancient text revered for its poetic beauty and profound wisdom. Today we will explore Chapter 1, a passage that reveals timeless principles for living a blessed and righteous life. Imagine unlocking the secrets to a blessed life in just 6 verses. Chapter 1 of Psalms captures the essence of righteousness and how it contrasts with wickedness. This exploration promises to be both enlightening and transformative for your spiritual journey. Chapter 1 sets the stage for the entire book of Psalms. It serves as an introduction to the themes of divine guidance, moral integrity, and the ultimate fate of righteous and wicked individuals. These verses lay the foundation for deeper understanding. To fully appreciate Chapter 1, it's essential to understand its historical and cultural context. Written centuries ago, the Psalms are a collection of songs, prayers, and poems reflecting the experiences of ancient Israel. They continue to resonate with readers today. The structure of Chapter 1 is simple, yet profound. It begins by contrasting the behaviors and outcomes of the righteous and the wicked. Through vivid imagery and compelling metaphors, this chapter sets the tone for the spiritual lessons that follow. In verse 1, the psalmist begins by highlighting the blessedness of the righteous. The verse emphasizes the importance of not walking in the counsel of the wicked, standing in the way of sinners, or sitting in the company of mockers. Avoiding wicked counsel is crucial because it leads one astray from righteousness. The psalmist underscores that true happiness comes from steering clear of negative influences and choosing a path that aligns with God's will. This sets the foundation for a blessed life. Verse 2 shifts focus to the righteous person's delight in God's law. The psalmist describes how this individual meditates on the law day and night, finding joy and wisdom in divine teachings that guide their actions and thoughts. Delighting in God's law is essential because it nurtures a deep personal connection with the divine. Through constant meditation and reflection, one gains insights that foster spiritual growth and moral integrity. This devotion contrasts sharply with the ways of the wicked. Verse 3 uses the metaphor of a tree planted by streams of water to illustrate the stability and prosperity of the righteous. This tree yields fruit in its season, and its leaves do not wither, representing a life of enduring success. Verse 3 introduces a powerful metaphor, depicting the righteous as a tree planted by streams of water. This imagery conveys stability, nourishment, and continual growth, highlighting how a life rooted in God's word thrives and prospers in all circumstances. The tree metaphor signifies not only growth but also fruitfulness. Just as a well-watered tree yields fruit in season, a life grounded in divine principles produces positive outcomes. This verse emphasizes the abundant blessings that come from a righteous life. Verse 4 presents a stark contrast by describing the wicked as chaff blown away by the wind. Unlike the steadfast tree, chaff is lightweight and unstable, symbolizing the transient and unproductive nature of a life devoid of righteousness. This contrast underscores the futility of wickedness. While the righteous are firmly rooted and flourishing, the wicked lack substance and permanence. The imagery of chaff emphasizes the inevitable downfall and insignificance of those who reject divine guidance. Verse 5 reveals the ultimate fate of the wicked during judgment. They will not stand in the assembly of the righteous. Their choices lead to exclusion from the community of the faithful, highlighting the serious consequences of a life not aligned with God's will. Verse 6 of Psalm 1 emphasizes that the Lord watches over the way of the righteous. This verse reassures believers of divine guidance and protection. It contrasts sharply with the fate of the wicked, highlighting the security found in righteousness. The analysis of verse 6 reveals a poignant message about divine oversight. The righteous are not left to navigate life alone. They are under God's constant watch. This divine guardianship offers a sense of peace and encourages adherence to righteous living. The main themes in Chapter 1 of Psalms include the stark contrast between the righteous and the wicked, the importance of delighting in God's law, and the inevitable outcomes of one's choices. These themes provide a comprehensive guide to living a blessed life. Applying these lessons to daily life involves actively seeking and following godly counsel, finding joy in God's teachings, and striving to live righteously. These actions lead to a life that flourishes like a tree planted by streams of water, as described in the chapter. Personal reflections on Chapter 1 of Psalms might reveal insights into one's spiritual journey and the importance of making wise choices. This chapter encourages introspection and a deeper understanding of the consequences of our actions, urging a commitment to a righteous path. Chapter 1 of Psalms has significantly influenced Christianity throughout history. Its message of righteousness and the consequences of wickedness has been foundational in shaping Christian ethics and moral teachings, inspiring countless sermons, writings, and personal reflections among believers worldwide. Literary devices in this chapter enhance its depth and meaning. The use of metaphors, such as the tree planted by streams of water, vividly illustrates spiritual nourishment and growth. Parallelism and contrast effectively highlight the differences between the righteous and the wicked. Comparing Chapter 1 with other biblical texts reveals its unique yet complementary nature. Similar themes of righteousness and divine guidance are present in Proverbs and Jeremiah, enriching a holistic understanding of biblical wisdom literature and emphasizing the consistency of God's message. Visual aids can greatly enhance comprehension and engagement. Illustrations of a flourishing tree by water or depictions of chaff blown by the wind provide concrete images that bring the metaphors to life, making the abstract concepts more accessible to viewers. Famous quotes related to Chapter 1 include references by theologians and writers who have drawn inspiration from its verses. These quotes underscore the enduring impact and relevance of its teachings, offering additional perspectives and insights into the profound wisdom contained within these 6 verses. Encouraging reflection can deepen understanding. Pose thought-provoking questions like, in what ways can you avoid wicked counsel in your life? Or, how does delighting in God's law influence your daily actions? These questions invite viewers to introspect and engage personally with the content. Invite viewers to share their insights in the comments. Personal stories and varied perspectives can enrich the discussion. Building a community around shared reflections fosters a sense of belonging and enhances the learning experience for everyone involved. Summarize the key points by highlighting the importance of righteousness, delighting in God's law, and the consequences of wickedness. Ensure that viewers leave with a clear understanding of the chapter's main themes and its relevance to their lives today. Encourage viewers to read Chapter 1 of Psalms themselves. Emphasize that personal engagement with the text can lead to deeper insights. Suggest reading it multiple times and meditating on its verses to fully grasp its profound messages. Conclude by thanking viewers for their time and engagement. Remind them to like, subscribe, and share the video to help spread the message. Encourage them to stay tuned for future content that will continue to explore biblical teachings. As we wrap up our journey through Chapter 1 of the Book of Psalms, it's essential to remember the profound wisdom and guidance it offers. This chapter sets the foundation for a life of righteousness by contrasting the paths of the righteous and the wicked. Before we go, I encourage you to take some time to reflect on these lessons and think about how they can be applied to your daily life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to spread the message. Please hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay connected. Stay blessed and hope you come back.